Next week on Made in Manchester, as Ceef wants a little respect.
Yeah, I would like my own restaurant, but I'd employ English staff.
He's got one of them attitude problems.
Evie and John only want what's best for their son.
I'd be happy if he got himself a decent job, but at the moment he hasn't even got a degree in knitting.
And Janice and Phil want to sign a new star.
We'd like to take him to a recording studio and record Hole in the Ground. Also, perhaps get some Swampettes doing some backing.
Made in Manchester from Tuesday, 11:15 on BBC2.
Having walked to the top of the world, they now wanted to fly there.
The days of dogs, sledges, tents are now over. No, we go through the air.
First by balloon,
I think he just thought he was going to float up there and float back.
then by flying boat,
All you see is the white ice. No known features to look for. No maps to read.
and finally crossing the pole by airship. Frozen Skies in Icemen, Thursday at 9:30 on BBC2.
The weather now on BBC2 with Suzanne Charlton.
Hello. There's been some really very wet weather indeed in parts of the Far East just within the last 24 hours or so. Let's take a look at what's been happening on the Pacific coastline in Japan. 150 millimetres of rain, almost exactly 6 inches of rain in just 24 hours here. And in fact, that's because of a low pressure area beginning to move out of the way, but trailing back a weather trough into this low pressure area close in towards the southeast coast of China. Now that in turn has been bringing some very heavy rains. For example, in the Hong Kong area, 136 millimetres of rain here, inches of rain in a relatively short space of time, 18 hours. And you may have seen perhaps some of the footage when people were going out to vote in the elections in Hong Kong. Very wet indeed, in fact some local flooding. The heaviest of the rain has moved further down now towards the Vietnamese coast though, and here in fact well over the average for May has arrived in just 12 hours. So some very wet weather. You can see the black blob of cloud, that's that main low pressure area beginning to force its way further and further out towards the Vietnamese coast, heading down those downpours across the South China Sea. Let's take a look at another satellite picture. This time in Europe we can see the rather cool cloudy conditions moving down across much of the north of Europe, whilst down in the Mediterranean regions of cloud expanding northwards yet again up through towards Italy. And over one of the higher mountain passes in the north here we've had about 4 inches of rain, 105 millimetres of rain in just 6 hours early on Sunday. Those heavy showers will start to push their way out towards the east again. And that means that although we've seen some bright weather around the Aegean and not too much in the way of showers over Turkey in the last day or two, heavy showers and storms will start to push their way back into this area as we move towards Tuesday, though hot and thundery with it. Hot-ish over southern areas of Spain and Portugal, and that's enough to set off a few storms and showers, gradually working their way a little further northwards through Monday and Tuesday too. You can see those here. Whilst further north, the complex low pressure areas move away. We see these weather fronts moving down across Britain and a change in the wind direction coming in too, pushing regions of cloud and showery weather across the north of the continent. And in fact, we can see the flow of the winds across here. Notice how they come in, the green colour showing the cool winds coming in from more of a north or northeast direction once we get past midweek. So there will be something of a change in store. Still at the moment more of a northwesterly across a large part of the country, that bringing a lot more cloud in towards the north and western parts of Britain again tonight. Some spots of rain and drizzle heading southwards once again, keeping it on the mild side again. Areas of rain mostly across Scotland and Northern Ireland at first on Bank Holiday Monday, but showery rain breaking out across the northern parts of England and Wales, out in the west too. Maybe later on the odd light shower further down towards the southeast, but fairly cloudy in many areas and notably cooler than it has been through Sunday in northeast England.
BBC Learning Zone is on the way here on BBC2 in around 20 minutes.